Buhari speaks on Chibok girls. Bayelsa State vows to sue federal government over $1 billion excess crude account funds. EFCC invites more top officers of NEMA over fraud investigations. And in sports, Team Nigeria dismissed reports of police monitor defection of athletes. These and more stories in a moment. You are on to the AM News on Television Nigerian. I am Anthony Momodu. President Muhammadu Buhari joined the Borno State government, parents of the children, and Nigerians in marking the 4th anniversary of the abduction of the teenage schoolgirls from their school in Chibok, Borno State, assuring parents that their daughters will never be abandoned to their fate. A statement by the presidential spokesman, Garba Shehu, said the president urged the parents to keep their hopes alive on the return of their daughters, noting that the recovery of more than 100 of the girls that were kidnapped through the federal government's determined effort should give confidence that all hope is not lost. The president, according to the statement, stated that the negotiations between the government and Boko Haram suffered some unexpected setbacks, owing mainly to a lack of agreement among the abductors, whose internal differences have led to a divergence of voices regarding the outcome of the talks. President Buhari reaffirmed that the government remained focused and determined to see the girls return to their homes, urging the parents to be expectant of more good news in due course. The Bayelsa State government on Saturday vowed to sue the federal government if it refused to deduct the 13% derivation component of the $1 billion excess crude account funds it planned to withdraw to tackle insecurity in the country. The state governor, Saraki Dixon, earlier demanded that the 13% derivation component of the funds should be deducted and deployed in the oil-producing states to address the peculiar security challenges in the region. The governor had stressed that while Bayelsa was not opposed to the withdrawal of the funds to enhance national security, the Bayelsa state government will approach the court to enforce deduction of the 13% derivation component from the $1 billion ECA funds, which the federal government claims it plans to withdraw to tackle insecurity. Still to come, EFCC invites more top officers of NEMA over fraud investigations, plus more on sports and the foreign scene. Stay tuned.
For almost a decade, the Nigerian army have given their all to ensure that our dear country is not overrun by Boko Haram insurgents. Some have in the process paid the ultimate price, while many will forever live with indelible scars occasioned by their determination to protect the country, no matter the hurdle. Despite these, they have remained resolute and undaunted, and today, all territories the insurgents once took control of have been recaptured and normalcy restored. And now, for the first time in a long time, the end of Boko Haram is foreseeable. Therefore, the wisest thing for the remaining insurgents to do is to surrender today or face total destruction from the army. Remember, the Nigerian army will stop at nothing to ensure that total peace is restored in all parts of the country. So, be wise and embrace peace today or get ready to be ruthlessly dealt with. This message is brought to you by the Coalition on Conflict Resolution and Human Rights in Nigeria.
Thanks for staying tuned. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has invited 13 more top officers of the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, for questioning over alleged 2.5 billion naira scandal in the agency. The development has made the list of those implicated in the fraud to 20, including a former Director General and 6 serving directors of the agency. The board of NEMA, headed by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, had suspended the 6 directors based on the internal report from the EFCC. According to the EFCC, the investigation bordered on alleged case of conspiracy, abuse of office, misappropriation and diversion of public funds, reported to the Office of the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, against the former Director General of the National Emergency Management Agency, CD Sani, and others, and forwarded to the Commission for Discreet Investigation. To some sports update. Team Nigeria has dismissed as baseless and disrespectful allegations that Australia's border police have decided to mount a close watch on its athletes at the ongoing Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast. This allegation was triggered after 8 athletes allegedly disappeared from the camp of the Team Cameroon. Secretary General of Nigeria Olympic Committee, Tunde Popola, described the allegations as baseless, stating that while Team Nigeria contingent were disciplined and focused on the task of competing clean and winning medals at the Games, it remained the only country that has submitted a detailed departure schedule on the movement of its team.
Nigerians have tested political parties, religion and age. It is time to get a bridge builder to heal the wounds. Hassan Dan Kwambo. Under your watch as Executive Governor of Gombe State, you have been able to manage the state's resources in view of the numerous projects so far completed and the low statutory federal allocations accruable to the state. With your landmark achievements in healthcare, youth employment, women empowerment, road infrastructure, pipe-borne water, security, education and agricultural development, we are sure of a better Nigeria. 2019 is not about power or change, but rather it is about Dan Kwambo to replicate his humility and servant leadership. Dan Kwambo, Nigeria. Nigeria, Dan Kwambo.
On the foreign scene, Russian Defense Ministry revealed on Saturday that Syria was able to down most of the missiles launched by US, UK and France. The ministry said that the missiles were downed by the Arab Republic's air defenses as they approached their targets, using air defense complexes made in the USSR over 30 years ago. A total of 100 cruise and air-to-surface missiles were launched at targets in Syria, the Russian Defense Ministry stated, noting that 2 U.S. warships carried out the attack from the Red Sea, as well as tactical aviation over the Mediterranean Sea, and a B-1B bomber from Al Tanf area. The United States, the United Kingdom and France had launched missile strikes on a number of targets in Syria in response to an alleged chemical attack in Damascus' suburb of Douma, eastern Ghouta. To end the news, a recap of the major headlines. Buhari speaks on Chibok girls. Bayelsa State vows to sue federal government over $1 billion excess crude account funds. EFCC invites more top officers of NEMA over fraud investigations. And in sports, Team Nigeria dismissed reports of police monitor defection of athletes. That's the AM News on your favorite channel, Television Nigerian. Do remember, a dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination and hard work. Thanks for watching. I am Anthony Momodu.